Coming from a place of hopelessness, it's hard to find hope, especially when, you can't even see past the next month or the next week. Heck, you can't even see past the next day. Things are rough for whatever the situation you're in. Hope seems like an empty promise. Hope seems like something that you might dream of. But you should always have hope. Hope is actually what keeps us going. You have to believe that there is another day, a better day ahead. Especially if there's something you're going through that's extremely hard. A lot of times we think that this hand that we're dealt is going to be the rest of our life. And it doesn't have to be that way. You can choose to change it at any moment in your life. Heck, you could have a hard upbringing, or it could just be a bad event in your life. It can be life-changing, but don't lose hope. Yes, the first couple days, first month, maybe even the first year after that change can be extremely painful, and hope could seem like a very distant thing. But if you have hope, those dark times, you can make it through. You just have to focus. Remove all those things in your life that are holding you back. Remove all that negativity. Right now, all you have is those negative thoughts. You need to remove anything that could possibly create even more negativity in your life. You need to seek out the positive parts of your life. Be grateful for what you have in this very moment. There are things to be hopeful for. Whatever it is never the end. There's always better things out there. Right now, I know it doesn't seem that way. Right now, I know things are always just fixated on one thought. But there's more out there. There's an abundance of everything out there. Whether you feel like you've lost a lot of money in your life, whether you feel like you lost a relationship that you could never get back, whether you feel like you lost a loved one, the truth is it will be painful. It'll be hard getting through that time. But it's not hopeless. There's more. There's more to life. There's always an abundance. Even if you're missing out on something, you will find some love somewhere else. Don't trap yourself into believing that everything is hopeless and lost. It's easy to think that this is it. What else does life have to offer? Life is all about lessons. It will continue to teach us the same lessons if we never learn. But we have to be hopeful that one of these times, one of these lessons we'll actually learn and we'll actually move forward. Things will get better. Things take time. Change will be painful, but change will normalize. Change will allow us to grow. Change will allow us to become a better person, to grow into the better person that we've always wanted to be. Things are never lost. Things are never worth thinking that they are hopeless. It's when you allow that thought, that idea of hopelessness, that will sit there and foster in your mind and create this negative storm in your brain and pull you down. You lose motivation. You feel like things are hopeless. You feel like there's no more going on. There's just so much more out there. The sooner you can actually take that thought, that idea, and remove it from your thoughts, the hopelessness will go away. Instead, look for positive things you can introduce into your life. Look for positive things you can go out and do. Stay active, stay busy. You're not lost. Not for too long. It may seem like you're lost, but you'll make your way through. You'll get through this. It's just a moment in time. Things always get better with time. You just have to adapt. And that's what we're here for, is we adapt and we change to whatever change is given to us. Whether if we choose that change or we don't, we'll adapt. We'll be fine. We'll get through. Until then, you need to concentrate on the positive things and remove that idea, that thought from your mind. Introduce new thoughts, introduce new ideas into your mind, and you'll see that there's abundance of plenty of things out there. Everything happens for a reason. This is just trying to teach you something. Learn from this experience. And I know, although right now it may not seem like it's really teaching you much but pain, but it's teaching you a great lesson for those great things to come. So remember that. Remember that it is never hopeless. It is just a lesson. Remove that thought and continue forward.